Is the multiplayer within Gears of War becoming more complex? That is the question. Hello people at the YouTube universe, it's your boy X here and welcome to the video. So ever since the original Gears of War in 2006, there have been quite a lot of changes within the Gears of War multiplayer. Some good, some bad. However, these changes are the reason why these games are becoming more complex. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. In my opinion, the complexity of the Gears of War multiplayer has made the game much better. The movement felt smoother, graphics were greatly improved with each installment of the game, new game mechanics, new weapons, and new ways to play that can cater to every player's playstyle. In my opinion, Gears of War always was a complex multiplayer game. Now, what I mean by that is that this isn't like Halo or Call of Duty where you can just hop on and dominate and get kills like it's nothing. Gears of War actually required you to learn how to play. You needed to learn how to wall bounce, pop shot, and be able to outmaneuver your opponent. The controls were very simplistic, but yet the game overall was pretty difficult for newcomers to master at first. With the very slow movement and camera speed, the game was actually really aggravating to play for a lot of people, including myself. However, the game wasn't bad, I just didn't have the patience to get good at it. Next up is Gears of War 2. Gears of War 2 took everything from Gears 1, but added new things. Now you can wall cancel with your wall bounces, and the movement speed was increased slightly. Unfortunately, the camera speed was still pretty slow, but because of the increased movement speed, wall cancels, and tweaked gun mechanics, the game was very enjoyable for most people. Again, I didn't have the patience to play because it was too slow for me. However, GOW 2 was still a fun game for a while. Then came along the best Gears of War game in the franchise, Gears of War 3. And I'm sure you guys can tell by all of my GOW 3 videos that I actually took the time to learn how to play this game. In this installment, the developers took everything from Gears of War 1 and 2 and expanded on them greatly. With improved hit detection, increased movement speed, higher sensitivity, new weapons, and new characters, this is where they got it right in my opinion. Because of all the increased movement and fast-paced action, they wanted to make the game more intense, more competitive. So they added something called the mantle kick, and even though it was poorly executed, the idea behind the mantle kick was solid. People got tired of playing peekaboo with the enemy, so they added this feature to make the game more intense and to make you think twice before sitting in cover too long. Gears of War 4 is just a month away from hitting the shelves in the marketplace, and from what I've seen and heard, the game has gotten even more complex, and I love it. So on top of the increased movement speed, camera sensitivity, and mantle kick, you now have two ways to deal with enemies who like to hide behind cover. You can vault kick, which is a much better and smoother version of the mantle kick, or you can yank your opponent over cover and pull them towards you, stunning them in the process. So you're probably thinking, for those who haven't been keeping up with it, who don't know about the vault or the yank, you're probably thinking, oh, once you get caught with that, you're done. Well, not really. Don't feel helpless. If you get caught by these people, or if someone tries to attempt to yank or vault kick you, if you time it right, with a simple button press, you can counter the yank or the vault, and you'll be stunning the aggressor, and therefore giving you a chance to get the kill and stay alive. The game hasn't released yet, so many things that were stated about Gears 4 might be subject to change, but the game is becoming even more complex, and I think that's just great. I'm really excited for Gears 4 in October, but I'm also very worried, but that's a topic for another video. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video, guys. Feel free to let me know what you think about the complexity of Gears of War multiplayer. Do you think that its complexity is what makes it good, or do you think that it's becoming an issue? If I missed anything, feel free to let me know as well.
One more thing!
I didn't include Judgment because I don't consider that game a Gears of War title. When people mention GOW Judgment, I think of this. And I don't even call it Gears of War Judgment. I call it Gears of Halo Duty Fight Night Round 1. Oh my god, the game was so bad in my opinion. Even though it had the best weapon ever created, the breach shot, it was a sorry excuse for a Gears game. But if you liked it, tell me why in the comment section below. Thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment telling me your thoughts on the video, and be sure to subscribe for more if you haven't done so already. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you soon with another GOW upload. Bye!